What is up, everyone? Darkside Phil here, and today is February 7th, 2012. Welcome to another release day unboxing, the second release day unboxing of the year, because it looks like from now on, every week there will be some major retail releases, at least for the next several months, so expect more of these to come in the future. And, excuse me. Today we have three primary retail releases, okay? Now keep in mind, I do know there are other games that came out this week. Most of them are Xbox Live / PSN downloadable titles, and we will talk a little bit about those as well. But what we have this week, a trifecta of games. First of all, a game that I had forgotten about but had reserved, and when I went to pick up some of the other games, the clerk at GameStop mentioned, hey, you have this one reserved too, do you still want it? I said, oh shit, yeah, I totally forgot this game's coming out. And that game is Resident Evil Revelations for the Nintendo 3DS. And looks like similar to Resident Evil 5, it is two-player co-op, okay? Either local or over the internet. And pretty basic what you get with, obviously. You get your 3DS cartridge, you get your instruction booklet, which for this game is full color, which is nice. Usually the Resident Evil games do a good job with their instruction booklets. And as you can see here, it explains who all the characters are in the game, thorough control scheme, explaining how to play the game. So really good instruction booklet in this one, very descriptive, very nice, okay? Pretty cool. And so I picked that up, and then they said, oh, there's a freebie bonus too that you get with it. You get a free Resident Evil Revelations case for your Nintendo 3DS. And as you can see, it is one of those cases with those weird covers where like stuff moves, so the eyeball moves around. And it's basically a black case that fits around your 3DS. As you can see, there's a hinge on the side. Here, I'll open it up. And yeah, I'm playing Dragon Quest 4 in there. But it goes around your DS, and you know, you have open holes for your cameras, for all the buttons and connections and such. And I thought that was neat. I didn't have a case for my 3DS. And it was a freebie for pre-ordering that game at GameStop. And I said, well, that's a cool freebie. A case for your 3DS. Didn't even mention it when I reserved the game, so I don't know how anyone was going to know about it, but it's pretty cool. Now we've got two games for the mainstream consoles. Okay. We've got Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning, which is based off of the works of R.A. Salvatore, or Salvatore, however you say it, Todd McFarlane and Ken Ralston. So you've got a bunch of famous writers, you've got a comic book creator and artist who are involved in this game. And if you didn't see it, I actually played the demo of this game, okay? And it was a long-ass demo. The demo was something like almost 2 hours long. And it was really fun, and I think that this is going to be a long, interesting... It's action-oriented. It is a role-playing game, but it is action-oriented. You could be hack and slash, or you could choose to be a magic user, or a thief, you know, assassin-style class. So there's those three styles of gameplay you can play in the game, and this is a game that I definitely want to check out, especially because it's a new IP. But unfortunately, as I talked about in my weekend preview, it's not a game I'm going to be able to start this week, simply because I'm not going to have enough time. Because I am taking off this weekend for personal time starting on Friday, and I won't be back till Valentine's Day, when there will be several new retail releases coming out, some high-profile titles next week, and therefore that means 4 days I'm not playing games. There's no way I can start a new epically long role-playing game this week. But I did pick it up anyway, regardless, okay? So let's take a look on the inside. There's a code on the other side of this that gives you this Mass Effect 3 armor, and then it says if you play the Mass Effect 3 demo, which by the way comes out February 14th, then you can get these daggers. So I'm not going to show you the code, obviously. And then that's it, because there's no instruction booklet, because this is a game published by EA, and EA feels their games don't deserve instructions. So that's it for Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. And then we've got, from my tastes, the major release of the week, The Darkness 2. And I also played the demo of this game, and I loved it. It's a dark FPS game with a unique graphical style, with some really cool, unique twists. It's not just you running around with guns. You also have this crazy darkness demon that's with you that can do special attacks, instant kill, executions. It can absorb the health of the enemies you kill, so that if you're in a gunfight and you're getting hurt, you can get your health back. And it has this cool light darkness gameplay mechanic to it where you have to destroy lights because the lights hurt you or don't allow your demon to come out. So really cool. And I really enjoyed the demo, and I'm really looking forward to jumping into this game today. So let's take a look at it. The Darkness 2 Limited Edition. And it's limited edition simply because you bought it, you know, rather than rented it or whatever. Alright, so quad wheeled, you can have 2 guns and then the 2 demons at the same time. Customized powers, co-op campaign, and this I did not know. It didn't even mention this in the demo. There is supposedly a co-op campaign. It says play as one of 4 unique characters, each capable of wielding weapons infused with darkness powers. In an online co-op campaign, it actually says here online co-op is 2 to 4 players. So that is a cool feature, and hopefully, you know, once I beat the single player, I'll be able to find some people online to play with. In fact, there may be an opportunity where I will announce that I will be playing the co-op campaign with some fans who bought this game as well on the Xbox 360. But more on that as it comes. Obviously, I need to beat the single-player campaign first and then see what kind of time frame we have to do that. Alright, so that is the Darkness 2. Let's take a look on the inside, because this one has some pretty cool stuff with it, okay? Your game disc. You've got your limited edition bonuses, which are 2 unique character abilities, the Gourmet Hearts and the Relic Hunter abilities, and then an alternate Darkling suit outfit as well. And the code for that's on the other side of there. But then you get another voucher. This voucher is to download 2 comic books that explain the origins of the Darkness. So if you didn't play the first game, if you're not a fan of the comics, I was reading comics at the time when this was becoming a popular comic in the 90s, so I kind of know some of the background story of the character already. But this is cool. For completely free, you can get a digital download of the 2 origin comics of the Darkness, so you understand what the hell the game is about. Then you've got your instruction booklet, which is kind of funny because, oh look, Spec Ops The Line, nice ad there, which is kind of funny because it's full color on the inside, and you're like, wow, they really put effort, look at the full color, and then it's over. You're like, what? The instruction booklet is 2 pages, but it's in full color, so they actually put color into the shortest instruction booklet ever. Kind of weird, but this is really neat, and this is what I want to show everyone. For completely free, they included a poster, and so what I'll do here, hold on, I'm going to rotate the camera so that I can unfold this poster and show it to you guys. So on one side, because that's right, it's a 2-sided poster, which is really cool. On one side, you've got the cover art of the game, which is Jackie sitting on a throne with the Darkness Demon behind him. It says Darkness 2. And then on the other side, you've got some other cool art where it doesn't say Darkness 2, but it shows him there with the Darkness Demon and his little sidekick, and that's the Mark Silvestri art. So Mark Silvestri was actually the artist and creator of the Darkness back in the 90s. So that's really cool that they got him to do some really cool custom artwork. And it's really cool when a game like this, for whatever reason, just comes with some free stuff. I mean, a free cool poster. That's awesome. I mean, this poster's cool. If you flatten it out, you can frame this damn thing and hang it. So that's a really neat thing. I'm happy that they put some extra effort into the game and said, you know what, we respect our game enough that we feel that the characters are interesting enough that, you know, we want to actually put an extra into the game without even announcing it at no charge. And that's really cool that you get a cool, neat poster like that with the Darkness 2 Limited Edition. So okay, so that's our unboxing of the games for this week. For those who did not see my weekend preview or just want a reminder of how it's going to work, today, which is Tuesday, February 7th, I will be starting the Darkness 2. And I have no idea how long it is, but I will be playing it today and then probably tomorrow until I beat the single-player campaign, okay? Now, as I said, I'm taking time off Friday through Monday. So that means I'm probably not going to be starting, son of a bitch, Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning, because there's no way I can beat it in a day or less. And like I said, there's going to be high-profile titles coming out next week that I want to play right away. So what I'm planning on doing is there are some other titles out this week as well. And let me mention them, because even though I'm not unboxing them, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to check them out. You've got Gotham City Imposters, the full version of the game has been released. The beta's been out for a couple weeks now, and I did check that out. So if you want to see some footage of that, you can find it on my channel. But the full retail version of that game has been released, and in my opinion, that's just a bad release date, because you've got these games that already came out this week, and Gotham City Imposters was supposed to come out in January, and if it had come out originally on its original release date, there was nothing else that week, and it would have been the #1 seller that week, but they ended up having to delay the game for whatever reason, and because they delayed the game, I feel that the game is going to lose a lot of sales. That's just my opinion. I think it's a bad time to release it now, because now, as I said, every week, multiple major retail releases are going to be coming out. But anyway, I digress. You've got that comes out today, and then also you've got Shank 2. So those are the two downloadable titles that are coming out this week. So what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to start the Darkness 2. I'm going to play it by ear and see how long it takes for me to beat the Darkness 2. Okay? If I'm able to beat it fairly quickly, like let's say I beat it either today, which I don't think I'm going to do, but let's say I beat it today or maybe tomorrow, then I still have, Thursday, where as a day of gaming, I can do something else. Maybe I'll check out the full Gotham City Imposters. Maybe I'll check out Shank 2. I don't know, because I'm not sure how long the campaign of Shank 2 is, and that's another thing. I don't want to get stuck in that and then not be able to beat it. So I may do that, or again, depending on when I beat the Darkness 2, I may attempt to do some co-op, the co-op campaign that's available with it. And if I do that, I might be making an announcement. You might find something on my Twitter, @TheyCallMeDSP. I might announce it, or I might make a special video here on DSPGaming saying I'm looking for co-op partners on the Xbox 360, and we may do it that way. So there's a lot of possibilities of what I may be doing this week until I take time off on Friday. Now, don't get me wrong, this doesn't mean that I'm not playing Kingdoms of Amalur, because why would I have bought it if I wasn't? It's just on the back burner. It's going to be a game that, when there's some downtime, when it gets slower later on this year, I'll probably try it. And it's a shame, because, I do like to play most games on the release days, but there's just nothing I can do about it this time. And then Resident Evil Revelations is going to be a game that obviously I can't do a playthrough for, because I can't record footage from a 3DS. So it's probably going to be a game that I will attempt to play over time by myself at my own pace. Probably off camera, obviously. And see how long it takes for me to beat it, if I do beat it, if I ever get to it, because I actually got two other 3DS games I've never played. I got the Super Mario Brothers 3D Land, and I've got Mario Kart 7, neither of which I've touched. They're just sitting here collecting dust. So, but honestly, out of all the games, I probably would want to play this one first, because that one is a unique IP and actually supposed to be part of the official Resident Evil storyline. And so I'm going to try to play it eventually, and when I do eventually play it, if I beat it, when I beat it, I'm actually going to attempt to review it. And it's going to be my first Hateful Truth review of a portable game, because I feel that people will want to know, gee, how is this new Resident Evil game? Does it live up to Resident Evil 5 standards? Is it, what is it like? Is it dumbed down because it's on the 3DS? What's the deal? And I want to give everyone, my honest opinion about it. So that will be coming probably very far in the future, because I really don't foresee myself beating that game anytime soon. But we shall see. So, alright, this has been Release Day Unboxing for February 7th, 2012. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope that you'll join me for the gameplay this week. Thanks a lot. See you then.